So in part two, we're talking about now proposed plans. So in the proposed plans, you're gonna do the proposed floor plans. Okay, so the proposed floor plan could be an overall floor plan, typically at 1/4 of an inch of what the spaces are, what's going on in there with dimensions. Some people call it dimension plan. All right, so that's that. So you're gonna have your proposed floor plan. Then this vary, but I'm just doing a cartoon set to understand what we're gonna do. But off of the proposed floor plan, you may have certain enlarged plans that relate to that. So I often don't show them right after because I want to first give people the macro of everything and then give them the zoomed in of everything. So I would do the proposed floor plan at 1/4, then I would do exterior elevations at 1/4 overall. That shows me the heights. So I'm showing you overall how everything's gonna be. I'm gonna show you overall what the building's gonna be. Then after that, I do my building sections. Okay, so then after that, I would go into my enlarged floor plans and interior elevations. Okay, so we got from the macro to the zoomed in micro, right? So from the big to the small. So these are the enlarged floor plans and interior elevations. Then I often like right after this going into the window schedule. And door schedule. I like to do that right there. But this doesn't have to follow that 100%. We actually have a template so you can follow it. These are the elements you're gonna need. The order of them we can kind of juggle a little bit. There's standards for how they go. But then I would say I go into really detailed stuff. So now I'm gonna go into wall sections and details. I'm gonna go into more details if there is any needed. Then we do sheets called coordination and finish floor plans. So coordination and finish plans. That also may include reflective ceiling plans, which we call RCPs. Okay, so generally this is the bulk of the things that you probably will need architecturally. Okay, so I'm thinking now architecturally only. Okay. Now your project manager is also going to then go into another section and say, okay, wait a minute, that's architecturally 2.2. What about structural? Okay, so depends on the amount of floors, by the way. Floor plans means first floor, second floor, roof plan, right? Like, oh, I missed roof plan. So you can add roof plan probably right after. You could do it right after the floor plans. You can do roof plans right here, roof plans. If you're involved in the roof. Now, I don't know the scope at this point. I'm not thinking about the scope. I'm just thinking about what I would probably need for a project like this. This is a tiny little ADU. Great. So on the structural, then you're probably going to be needing foundation plans. That's how it all typically starts, foundation plans and details. Then you're gonna be needing first floor framing plan. If there's a second, then second floor framing plan. Then you're gonna go into roof framing plan. Right? People often don't do it, but also there are structural sections that are very dummy in the sense that they don't show sheeting. Well, they may show sheeting, but they don't show sheetrock, siding, things like that. They're just a very dummy section, and that I haven't seen that done much at Flow, but structural sections. I would want to see that done. I don't expect it as much often, but I would like to see that BUM actually.